Tick-tock, Stellar Blade is coming. With Stellar Blade is just a few days away, at least by the time of this upload. Now let's talk about Stellar Blade's PC port. Before I get into this, let's recap what PC port we have so far. Days Gone, Horizon Forbidden West, Marvel Spider-Man, Ratchet & Clank, and so on. Normally it takes pretty much 2 to 4 years. Well, it depends because remember PS4, PC, it's a different thing. I mean, I think Nixxes has other projects they had to do, so it's not gonna be immediately, well, compared to Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, it's got 2 years. However, it's still a difficult concept because normally it takes about the bare minimum 4 years, 5 years. Well, unlike Resident Evil, it gotten immediately. Now other games, they're not so much because text or perhaps graphically speaking, it's a different thing. Okay, if you're on a PS5, they have only one system, but PC, there's a different system. Some of them have high-end system, low-end, mid-range. Optimization is going to be the main obstacle for any PC port company, which I think now that Sony has Nixxes, there's a possibility for Stellar Blade to be on the PC, but it may take some time because from what I heard from the demo or any other people are watching it, I had to assume Stellar Blade is going to be a high demand game. I haven't exactly picked it up yet, but I will soon. Once I read all the reviews from my trusted source, I will pick it up. Let's see into this. Okay, here's the article a few weeks ago. Will Stellar Blade come to PC? Can you take a trip to outer space to save humanity on PC? Now, Stellar Blade is one of Sony's biggest premium titles this year. It is coming from a little-known Korean developer, Shift Up. This is their first title. It looks like to be an ambitious blend of Devil May Cry 5 style and Nier Automata narrative tone, and other action games like Vanquish, Parasite Eve, and don't forget Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. But the question is Sony releasing games on the PC at the same time as the PS5, as they've done in other games last year, such as Helldivers 2? Now, before we continue any further, let's give one prime example. Marvel Spider-Man released on 2018. It took Insomniac, or at least Sony, 4 years to port it to PC on August, I think it was August 2022. And then for Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, it took 2 years. The reason is that Marvel Spider-Man 1 is from the PS4. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, PS5. It's a cross-gen, so it's probably easy to port to PC. Here's another one that took longer. The Last of Us Part 1, which if you don't know, when it launched on PC, people are mad about it. That is not until the patch released. Everything was perfect. It was still playable. It took that game like what, 8 years at best to get to PC? And right now, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered has just released on the PS5, which, if I have to make a guess, the PC port is not far away. If I have to make a guess, it should be, by the time of this upload, in 4 months, or perhaps late 2024. Now let's continue. Unfortunately, Stellar Blade hasn't been announced for PC. Shift Up has made no suggestions that game will hit the platform when the game launches on April 26, 2024. Therefore, the game is set to be PS5 exclusive initially, as Sony's publishing the game. As always, there is a chance Sony will release the game on PC and publish it, or let another company get the publishing right to the game on the PC, as we have been with Death Stranding and 505 games, but that will likely happen in a few months down the line, if at all. Okay, before we get into this, let's talk about one thing. The one thing we have to know is that graphic is the main issue. Yes, the gameplay is good, but remember, this game is open world, and if you don't know, many AAA titles can get buggy on launch. Take a look at Marvel Spider-Man 2. How many glitches and bugs were found when the game comes out? I'm certain some of you who either bought it have experiencing bugs and glitches. The chance of Stellar Blade game to come to the PC are 50-50, depending on if Sony themselves decide to publish it, someone else swoops in, or Shift Up release the game on PC themselves. We'll be sure to keep this article updated. Before we get into any further, let's go to another site. As you can see right here, this is Wikipedia called Nixxes Software. This is the one that exactly what's called a PC port. As we all know, this is the one that ported games such as Horizon Zero Dawn. There's also Days Gone. Wait, if I can find it. Where's Days Gone? Days Gone. Okay, no, Marvel's Avengers doesn't count. Ratchet & Clank, Ghost of Tsushima, which is coming, I'm pretty much certain. I can't find Days Gone. I think Days Gone was on PC as well. It's somewhere here. I really need to recheck again. Rise of the Tomb Raider, there's Deus Ex Mankind Divided, Marvel Spider-Man Remastered, Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales, as we all know, Ratchet & Clank. Before we get into any further, let's check something out. Marvel Spider-Man 1. Now this was released in 2018, and this is PC port. Let's see when it was released. August 12, 2022. Now let's see Days Gone. Days Gone. Let's see. Days Gone released on the PS4 on April 26, 2019. Alright? 5 years ago. And it took a bare minimum 2 years at least to get to the PC. 2 years. Okay, and let's see another one. Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's check when it was released. Okay, Horizon Zero Dawn, 3 years to get to PC. And that is during the height of the pandemic. And let's check another one. This is prominent. Kingdom Hearts 3. Alright, Kingdom Hearts 3. Kingdom Hearts 3 was released on the PS4 and Xbox One on 2019. Same thing with Days Gone. It took 2 years to port it to PC. That's a long way. Again, not everything's going to be straightforward. There will be some issues, bugs and glitches. And if you don't know what happened with The Last of Us Part 1 PC port, if you don't catch on, whoa, the texture quality in it, oh, it's garbage. That's not until the patches were released and it was fixed immediately, and now I think the game is playable. So the developers have shifted up. Before you make a PC port, if you plan on making one, why don't you take examples from Resident Evil, how they handle PC port? And most importantly, this is open world, so don't expect to be perfect on launch. We all know AAA stuff will always be buggy during launch, regardless of what platform. If you guys enjoy this, leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below. What do you guys think? When do you guys think is coming on the PC for Stellar Blade? Let me know